Am I wrong for not inviting my husband's pregnant former coworker to my baby shower because I don't want her to steal the spotlight? Sometimes these titles are so damn long. Hi, I, 30 female, am pregnant and due in April. My husband, 35 male, and I have a baby shower planned next month to celebrate with friends and relatives. This event is very important and meaningful to me as I have not publicly shared the news with my friends and family on any social media platforms, e.g. Instagram, Facebook, the usual. My husband is super excited to invite all his friends from work and other social circle to the baby shower, most of whom I generally like and get along with, except for one. Let's call her Sharon. Sharon is my husband's former coworker and she's also pregnant a few months after me. I never saw Sharon as a real problem up until last week, where my husband and I attended another good friend's baby shower, where Sharon was also invited. Prior to attending the event, my husband told me to make sure to wear a jacket and keep my baby bump as discreet as possible, so that I don't steal the spotlight from my friend, which I completely agree and respect. I was shocked when Sharon showed up wearing the tightest maternity bodycon dress one could ever imagine. Her baby bump is extremely prominent and shown in such a way where it essentially forces the conversation on her pregnancy. This was almost everyone's first time seeing her baby bump. Some people didn't even know she was pregnant. It was incredibly uncomfortable for me as I watched the energy shift from my friend to Sharon. People were more interested in Sharon's baby, asking the usual 20 questions people are keen to ask when they find out someone is expecting. And when the worst part is, Sharon seemed to bask in the spotlight and gleefully answered everyone's questions. After witnessing that debacle, I no longer wanted Sharon at my baby shower. Her selfish behavior and attitude made it clear to me that she would try and pull the same exact ish at my baby shower. My husband tells me that not inviting her to my baby shower will cause unnecessary drama since she is friends with the people who are attending. He also told me that he won't be invited to Sharon's baby shower and that it will start even more drama, etc., etc. I do care about my husband and the connection he has to his friends, but at the same time, I am hurt that he's not taking my side and understanding why I feel so strongly about this. It just infuriates me that he won't even acknowledge that what Sharon did is wrong and in poor taste. In fact, he is making me feel like I am being overly sensitive and that I'm overthinking everything. I have no one to turn to, and I feel that only course of action for me is to take this girl off the invite list. I am too stressed to think about the consequences this may have on the social group, nor do I have the bandwidth to truly sympathize. I just want to be selfish and think about my baby. Am I the a-hole? I don't think OP is the a-hole at all. I feel like I hate when people announce pregnancies at someone else's baby shower or when someone proposes to someone at someone else's wedding reception. That is so ghetto and attention-seeking. If you want people to bask in the spotlight, then hold your own damn occasion. Why the hell do you have to steal somebody else's attention and, congratulations and acknowledgement? Like, hello. Am I wrong for telling my wife's friend she's too old and ugly after she repeatedly asked my 19-year-old son to take off his shirt? He was getting uncomfortable. My family had a small get-together at my house. One of my wife's friends was over. She's unmarried. I think she is 45, 47. We weren't too close to her since she lives pretty far away. She was over our house, and when she started complimenting my son is 19, it starts off innocent. But as time goes on, it gets more and more crossing the line. When we were out on my deck, she starts telling my son to take his shirt off. What's the point of going to the gym if no one will see it? My son is visibly uncomfortable and tries to shut her down. She repeatedly is asking and is getting more aggressive with it. I interject and I'm like, hey Kathy, I think you're a bit too old and ugly for my son. This got her upset really quick, and she excuses herself to the bathroom and starts crying. My wife goes to comfort her, and then later she leaves. At the end of it, my wife is super angry with me for saying that I should have said, hey Kathy, looks like you have too much to drink or something. I told my wife that Kathy, by the way, is not her real name, works a corporate job. She has had training on this and that she knows better, and her son was uncomfortable. He's 18 plus, but he doesn't know how to deal with an adult, let alone someone saying that in our house. I told my wife flat out that if I was to invite a guy friend and he was to ask to see our daughter in a bikini, my wife would have called the police. She says it's different. I tell her that I was way kinder to Kathy than I would have been had a guy said something like that to our daughter. And I told my wife that Kathy needs to apologize to my son before she can ever come into our house again. Overall, I think I was fair. If Kathy just said it once and I said that, I think I would be the a-hole. But the fact she kept repeating it, that's why I said it. And I wanted her to get the message that yes, I am upset. That's why I included the ugly part. Okay, let me read you guys the top comment. Not the a-hole. Double standard no more. I wouldn't let her around my boy anymore. I would be livid if a husband friend was telling my daughter the same type of things.